Hi, Dr. Crystal here with your Monday Motivational Moment. I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. Today, I would like to just take a moment to talk about truth. With all that's going on in the world today, being pulled in so many different directions, I know for myself, and I'm sure for some of you, we have to pause sometimes and even ask ourselves, how do we feel about certain things? What's our truth? Are we truly embracing our true, authentic selves? And are we able to freely express our emotions during this time? In Philippians chapter 4, verse 8, it says, "Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things." And that's what I would like to encourage and motivate you with this morning. No matter what's going on, think about what is true. Ask yourself, what's the truth in this situation? What's the purity? What's the pure heart about what's going on? There's a technique that I take my clients through, and it's called the truth model. So I want to just share that with you this morning. 5 simple steps that you take yourself through when you find yourself stuck. When you have some negative thoughts going on towards yourself, some faulty thinking maybe about how you've been received by someone else or how someone else is treating you. And we know those things all come from beliefs that we hold. And that's a whole nother segment for a different time to get into what causes the beliefs that trigger our faulty thinking. But just for now, I really want to encourage you guys to put into practice this truth model. And it's a model that I learned way back when I was attaining my certifications. But it's TRUTH, truth. And the T is the trigger event. So whenever you're feeling weird about something or having negative thoughts, ask yourself, what triggered those thoughts? What was going on in your life prior to you feeling the way that you feel? And then the R is wrong thinking. And I know wrong begins with a W, but just work with me here. So the R is wrong thinking. And that's the thoughts that you're having, those negative thoughts that occur when that trigger event happened. Thoughts that you're not good enough or you're not accepted. And then the U goes into the unhealthy response. And that's how we react, right? So when something triggers something in us and it triggers a negative emotion and we go into that wrong pattern of thinking, and then we have that unhealthy response where maybe we begin to seclude ourselves or we become angry or we lash out. But then we go into the second T, right? TRUT. So the second T is where we really have to look inside and we ask ourselves the truth about the situation. What's really going on inside of you? What did you expect from that situation? Did you hope that you would have been received in a different way? Did you hope to be acknowledged? Were you looking for love? What were you expecting in the situation that triggered those negative thoughts? And then lastly, TRUTH, right, for truth. So there's the healthy response. So once you've gone through and you've asked yourself, what triggered that emotion in you, you've analyzed and you've realized, what was your wrong way of thinking, and then what was the unhealthy response, and then you've looked inside and you've figured out, what's the truth, what you really wanted, then there's that healthy response. So how are you going to move forward from this situation so that it won't hinder you, right? It won't hinder the rest of your day. It won't hinder a relationship. Just what's your healthy response? So that's my motivation for you today. Whenever you are feeling funky, feeling a little off kilter or just downright feeling angry, I encourage you to pause and ask yourself, what is the truth? Think on what is true, what is right, what is pure, what's really going on in this situation. So thank you guys for tuning in. This is Dr. Crystal. Have a great one.